can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. Great energy in the barn this evening, and we are officially underway. Here's a great use of the stick, right? Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Moves it to Nady. Vancouver's got the puck. Dishes it to Carlson. Moves it quickly over to Lassard. Drives it to the crease. And he makes the save. Works it across to Carlson. Puck grabbed by Pollock. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Koser. And now he moves it quickly to Pollock. He might have a step here. He's in the clear. There is it for the goal. The Bulldogs in a blink of an eye answer back here in the first.
Yeah, you gotta love that response, right? You know the coach is gonna look down the bench and want to make sure that they're putting someone out there that can kind of reinvigorate and get that momentum back. But they got it back.
Oh, and he whiffs on it. From the point, looks to make something happen. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Slammed into the wall.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Answered the call there. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Jordan's hit, not a good one in the eyes of the officials, boarding the call.
Well, he's not going to like the call, but I think it's a good boarding call here, James. There's a lot of force along the boards.
Power play unit comes out for the faceoff.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Quick feed down low. Moves the pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Dishes it to Pollock. The Bulldogs gain control of the puck against the wall. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance. Nice save from point-blank range.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Strong defensive effort. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. New York's got the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Broad Street Bullies looking against the half wall. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Picks off the feed. Taken by Pollock. Puck scooped up by Fiddler. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Here in the back half of this period, the Broad Street Bullies are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Lassard's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. The Broad Street Bullies are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be to task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Vancouver sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
James's opportunity is a real gift for the power play, and it's a reason why his personnel have been put on it. They have the specialty set of skills to be able to take it to the net, but it all starts with the face-off.
shorthanded. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. With the stop.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Lassard's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
They've got numbers here. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't connect. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. They bend, but they don't.
Vancouver's jumped right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next few shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there, and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Denies him on the slapper. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Nady. Swing and a miss. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
New York's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
On the backhand, he scores!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Vancouver's power play personnel have to recognize that it is a privilege to be on a power play, and if you're not getting it done, the personnel can change.
And a stick break setup. Busy's got it in the defensive zone. Sends the pass over.
Coker's had a great game offensively, James. He's been all over the...
Loose puck, and he's in all alone. Oh, a little pokey ball. What a poke.
Yeah, I mean, that's outstanding on the breakaway to make that save. I mean, you have to have great timing, great extension to meet that puck, and also know the spacing. I mean, how critical is that to know how far away your opponent is to be able to execute that?
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Pasternak's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
The Broad Street Bullies come up with the defensive zone draw. And a successful clearing attempt. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. He got knocked right onto the enemy's bench.
Enemy territory, you can see the jostling that's going around on it, and I think he's a little flushed right now, James, maybe with embarrassment.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Gets it over to Jordan. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. New York's in now. Vancouver's got possession at center.
Pasternak's almost back on the ice.
New York's penalty killers get their man out of the box.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up, but you can have all the possession.
He's got a little jump. What a stop on the breakaway. Quick pass across to Nady. Handles the pass. Glove save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's 4-2. New York's won the draw. The Bulldogs have it from their own end. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Rocks him. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Koser. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a play! New York's on a joyride type of night. Everything going their way. All the offense, all the goaltending, all the defense. And we're still only in the second.
Dare I say they may get the day off tomorrow, James. Coach has to be so impressed with their performance so far. It's like they're playing a game of keep-away out there.
Taken along the wall by Pollock. Oh, textbook. Hip check. He got all of that one. Look at this. Shot. Scores. Puts it in the back of the net for her second of the night.
She's been showing her skill set all night long. I mean, the ability for her to create space and get those goal-in opportunities and then execute, tremendous game.
The Broad Street Bullies have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
Here's a short pass to Busy. Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. Forces the turnover. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Picked up along the wall by Fiddler. Hammers a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. New York's got to be impressed with their entire collective team effort here. I mean, the coaching staff, this is exactly how you draw it up. This is the start you want. This is how you want them to run through the second period. Now they just got to finish it out and close it in the third.
Here's a chance to the middle, and that's stopped.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
New York's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. The Bulldogs win the draw. Puts it on net, gets down in front for the block. New York's got it behind the net. Puck exits the zone. The Broad Street Bullies have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Koser. Denies the chance by blocking it. And he slides it quickly to Lassard. Shot just wide. And they keep the pressure on. Here's the shot. And he snags that one with the glove.
Pasternak's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
Koser's won the faceoff. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Cheryl, they score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. They found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, and you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Poked away at center by Pasternak. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
The centerman glide into position. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Picks off the pass. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Oh, and there's a great save by Price.
Price makes a good stop there, and everyone can take a breath. I mean, everything that's been thrown at the net, everyone kind of holds their breath because they're not sure what's going to happen. Just hasn't looked comfortable, really struggled. He's got to find a way to layer those together and really build throughout this game.
The Bulldogs move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Lassard. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. New York's got it now. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. That knocks him off the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Fiddler. And she's knocked down to the ice and loses the puck. The Broad Street Bullies carry it along the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Denies them! Slides the puck down low. Here's a chance in front! Scores! What a finish on the play! The Broad Street Bullies probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game. And consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Sends it out in front. And that doesn't connect. Grabbed along the boards by Fiddler. Jordan's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's a chance. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build out that last shift.
And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Moves the puck along the half wall. Pass out front, and that goes off someone in front.
Carlson's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. Nice zone entry from the middle. Lowers the boom with that hit. He scores! And there's the... And let those chapeaus fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Bulldogs haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. What? Oh, he struck it! Wow!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
And makes the routine save. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Nady. Vancouver's got the puck now. The Broad Street Bullies gain possession along the wall. Quick pass over to Busy. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their...
Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post! Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Carlson's been playing with his head up all night long here, James. He doesn't have 1, he doesn't have 2, he has 3 goals for the hat trick in this game so far. And if you have a look back at some of them, I mean, he has just been lights out in and around the net, changing the angle of his shot, and he's leaving the goaltender guessing.
Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Picked up along the boards by Marich. Huge steal in his own end.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much. And
scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Broad Street Bullies are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. The Bulldogs played along the wing. Solid hit on the play. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Takes the feed. Scores! She makes it 1, 2, 3 for the hat trick.
I've really never been in a position, James, to look for number 4, but she certainly is. She's had a real dominant game tonight. You don't get those opportunities unless you have your legs under you, and she certainly found them. She's hit open ice, and she's executed.
A special night for her on the road. New York's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Coasters won it. The Bulldogs gain possession in their own end. Sneaks by the poke check. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Busy's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, the penalty's inconsequential. They've been dominant all game, and just have a look at the scoreboard. This one's over.
Lassard's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Price.
Poker's had multiple assists in this game so far here, James. I mean, pick your poison right now. And if you go to him as a defender, you're going to open up lanes to the ice because he's going to manipulate. If you don't go to him, he'll take what's given. I just love his game. He's a dual threat right now. But most importantly, he knows how to distribute the puck.
Final seconds ticking away, and the home fans are going to give it to them long before the coach will have a chance to blast them. Listen to them. Picked off by Marich. And that'll do it from ringside here. Well, a fun seesaw affair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.